to simplify everything. We had to simplify the entire process so that the conversion rate optimization is increased for those products. So, we had to make sure that there was enough. So wouldn't it be great if you could understand the demand of your product, services, or treatment, or whatever you offer in real time? For example, you're selling something, and today morning when you wake up, you know that okay, this is the demand on a scale of 1 to 100. If 100 is the maximum, your demand today is about 20. So you'll cut down your advertising and marketing efforts. You'll have an easy day, and you'll plan accordingly. If you know that your demand is say 50 or 70, then you know that that is the amount of effort, that is the amount of spends that you have to do. Your customer service team needs to be that active and so on. But you have to understand that in the real time. It is more critical if you are a large brand who essentially has thousands or millions of products, and for each of the product, can you know what is the demand? That is the challenge that we had when I was working with an e-commerce company. And that challenge was very significant, because you cannot spend you cannot advertise all the millions of products when you know that only 5,000 products are there, which essentially are high in demand, or maybe not even 5,000, maybe even 100, maybe even 500, which are high in demand, and at which you have the lowest price, so that people will come and purchase from you. That was the challenge that we had to address. We had to simplify everything. We had to simplify the entire process so that the conversion rate optimization is increased for those products. So, we had to make sure that there was enough social proof for those products. We had the lowest prices. We had to make sure that the focus was ROI, and it was urgency. It was we could not wait for 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, because high demand products have a lot of search. A lot of people are looking for to buy them. An example is that for example, there's a new mobile launch, and people want to buy that. There's a if it's summers, and if it's it's a season of ACs, fridge, refrigerators, and so on. So that is seasonal. That is still longer term. That is still based on historical data. But we wanted real-time data, so that real-time data along with seasonal data could essentially create a formula where we can essentially identify real-time demand and have smart content on the website, so that those products were essentially on the top of the home, on the home page. They were on the category pages. They were at the top and the most prominent positions, and we could essentially get the maximum revenue with the least amount of spends. So what did we do? What we did was we had to capture all this data. So we collected a lot of external data. A lot of external data was being collected. External data in terms of what was there on TV, in print, on other websites, and so on and so forth. Let me explain you that, right? So the process was very simple. At 8 o'clock in the morning, a team would get up, and they would see, they would get an external report saying that on all the prime time television channels, which were the brands that were advertising. The brands that were advertising, we made a list. Were they what was the name, what was the model, which category they belong to, whether they belong to electronics, books, lifestyle, and so on. And that was done. Once that list was made, we had a set of products. Then we saw in the morning which were the top ads in the newspapers, print ads, which had full page or half page ads, which brands were doing that. Again, we made a list of all the brands, models, products, and so on. Then what we did was, the team went and they analyzed the home page and category pages of all the direct competitors, seeing that which are the products that they were promoting, which are the products that were there on sale, which are the products that they expected or they wanted to sell the most. That list was made. And finally, we went to all the aggregator websites. What is an aggregator website? An aggregator website is say a price comparison website, say a large blog website, where they have a lot of data in terms of what is selling already that day, right? So they would promote only those products at their homepage, on the category pages. They would have the maximum and the best offers, and so on. So once this entire list was made, then essentially that was collated, and we sent it to the business teams, saying that business teams, out of all these thousands of products, lowest price, and which are the ones where you have a large inventory. Give us that list. Now that list sometimes used to be 100, sometimes used to be 500, sometimes used to be 2000, sometimes 5000, and so on and so forth. But we had to make sure that we had that list ready by 10:30 or 11 in the morning. And then we would start advertising only those products, whether it's Google ads, Facebook ads, affiliate marketing, email marketing, whatever. And that is how we made sure that out of millions of products, we were focused on 5,000 or less number of products which were high in demand on that particular day, which where we had highest inventory and where we had the lowest prices. So that is the importance of real time demand estimation, and I want you to understand, you to look at your sector and try to understand how you can get real time demand estimation by analyzing these external factors. Thank you.